purpose of this video is to acquaint you with the Teamwork Project Management software. This video contains an overview to help you learn to manage your project. More specifically, you will learn how to create tasks and manage your own personal tasks within the software. The main goal of learning this software is to allow transparency within the company so that we are being efficient in closing deals and not repeating or ignoring important tasks. To access the software, you should have received an email providing you with a link to your login, letting you know your account is ready. The email should contain a link to the software along with your password credentials. Copy your password from the email and click on the link to be directed to the site. Enter your username and password and sign into the account. You will then be directed to the dashboard. This page allows us to view all the latest activity happening within the company. Right now we are only focusing on two facets of the company, sales and marketing, both of which contain their own separate task list. From there you can click on the appropriate category. You can click on sales or marketing either to the left of the screen or directly within the dashboard. We will click to enter the sales projects. This then takes you directly to an overview tab, allowing you to see a calendar of tasks. We will only be focusing on the Tasks tab, and then maybe sometimes the File tab. Disregard the other tools. We will not be using them for right now. Click on the Task tab. The Task tab allows us to keep track of who is responsible for which task. Tasks are created and assigned to one or multiple people. I'm going to show you how to create and assign a task. Since we are in the sales project, you can only view task lists that are within this group. Our task subjects currently include other projects, for tasks created outside of communicating or obtaining information from clients. Then we have brand new communication for cold call lists issued or inquiries from our website. And lastly, we have current lead communication. This task list contains contacts in which we've already established a line of communication with and they have transitioned into a lead. Let's create our first task within one of these task lists. You can start by clicking the Add Task button under the desired list. It then prompts you to fill in what needs to be done. Let's make an example and we'll say, please review email template. Now you may assign this task to one or multiple people. I'm just going to assign it to myself. From there, I wanted to mention that you can add a start date if you'd like. Put it today. But we will not be using the due date option. We will be completing our tasks manually. The other thing that I'd like to show is the notify by email. Especially if you're supplying this task to somebody else, it's smart to just go ahead and check the notify by email. You'll notice some tabs at the top. The other ones we'll be using is probably the description and the files tab. Under the description, you can add a little bit more. And if there was a file that you needed to upload along with it, you can go right here to the Files tab and press Upload Files. Go ahead and attach a file. Press the Attach File button once your file has been selected. And once you feel that your task is complete, you can go ahead and press Add this task. Let's now go through how to manage an existing task. Once assigned a task, it is important to understand the tools available to you. Let's review. Once logged on, you are then directed to the dashboard. This allows you an overview of all activity. You can directly click on Sales and Marketing either to the left or within the dashboard itself like we did at the beginning. Or you can click on Today's Task tab and indicate to the software that you would like to view your own individual tasks. In managing our tasks, we're going to be focusing on 3 primary tools. The first thing that we can do in managing our task is to indicate the progress that we want to make. If this is a task that might take us more than a day, you can go up here, highlight the area, and you'll see a percentage. This percentage is where you can set your project progress. Let's set ours at 50%. And you can keep updating your progress as you go through your project. The second tool that we can use in managing our task is downloading and uploading files. Here's a file that we had downloaded in our review email template. You're able to press, once floating above the picture, the download button. There's also an upload a new version of this file button. If you're working with something like Excel and you made changes to a document that you wanted to replace, this is where you would do so. If you didn't want to replace a file but you wanted to attach more files, this is the area in which you do so. The third function we can use in managing our task is the comment section. Anybody can use the comment section whether they assigned the task or were assigned the task or not. So outside parties are able to use this function. The last thing we're going to cover is how to complete your task. Anywhere you can view your task within the software, you'll notice an open box. As soon as you click this box, it'll indicate to you that your task is complete. This concludes our tutorial on how to create a task on Teamwork Project Management software. Thank you for listening.